Hello, I'm Cypher, and this is StarRupture, just after the planet's been incinerated. I've been building a base, and if you're like me and you have a fairly old PC, it's capable, but it's not, well, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles of today's machines. Mine's about 4 years old. I've been suffering from a problem, and that is when building a base like this, with lots of platforms, I start to experience lag, really bad lag, anything up to 2 or 3 seconds to add or delete a building. Of course, the game is in early access and it's a bug that no doubt will be ironed out, but in the meantime I have found a workaround, and I hope you like it. So without any further ado, let's find out how to do it. So I put a pillar down here. It's a fairly flat area, and this idea works best in flat areas, and I've set it at a certain level, and I'm going to copy that, press Y to make sure it stays on the same level, and I'm going to build a platform, and I'm going to build this next supported platform 7 tiles out. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. The reason being that the plain platform, the one that without a pillar, can extend up to 6 tiles away from one that's got a pillar. So we're going to do that on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's going to be our first edge, and then we're going to do the same this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we can use the guidelines, as you can see, to place a total of 9 pillars. This platform, by the way, has more than one benefit, and you'll see why soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there, and then there. Now what we could do is switch to the normal platform, and we can build right straight out from here all the way to there, and the same again to each corner. And as you can see, these straightforward unsupported platform pieces build a perfectly stable platform, 15 tiles by 15 tiles. Now the reason why lag happens is because the bigger the platform that you build, where it's all connected with tiles, the more the computer has to struggle to work out what you've deleted and how that affects the energy or power distribution across the entire platform. So what we're going to do is we're going to isolate this from everywhere else, and it's really simple how to do that. What we now do is we're going to select our power platform again, and we're going to put a piece here diagonally opposite. These pieces are not going to be powered, they're going to be isolated. And one here. So at each corner, diagonally opposite. And then we're going to pick our extendable walkway. I'm going to build this. Now here's a trick. We don't want it to be connecting to the bottom half of the tile, we want it to connect to the top. So we'll cancel all building and we'll start again. Extendable walkway, and this time it should, and it does. Now the extendable walkway also will transmit power, but only between charged tiles. So as you can see at the moment, nothing in here is charged. And we'll do this all the way around this 15 by 15 platform. There we go. Now I've already built another one here. I haven't put all the walkways in, but if I connect a rail, and rails transmit power between my power source and this rail, the whole of this first platform becomes charged. But the one it's connected to, this one, is still isolated. That means that when you build or delete anything on this platform, your computer is going to be very quick at calculating what's going on, because it does not include power transmission across rails. It will include it if you build a building across here, but because the walkway is unpowered, it separates everything and it doesn't leave a nasty gap, which is a bit of a pain to walk across. We can do the same here, and interestingly, the extendable walkway seems to be the only item that you can't select with your hotkey. And here we go, another one here. So there we go, we've got two platforms. This one's powered and this one appears to be connected, but actually isn't. And anything you do in here will not suffer from lag. Oh, thank you, Gavin. Oh, it's becoming pretty again. However, of course, what we can now do is select a rail support over here, stick it up maybe here, let's rotate it, make it nice, put another one here, and then connect with a simple rail, and as soon as I do that, this platform becomes charged. The key thing about this is that if you build modular platforms like this, you will never get lag. The reason I've built this as a 15 by 15 tile in the middle is because the extendable walkways will only extend to 19 tiles. So this is pretty much the largest, nicest platform, and you could extend it out a little bit further one way, but not both ways. But you again have problems because these unsupported tiles will only extend to 6. So this is an ideal size. And there you go. You can, of course, if you want, remove this platform, this extendable platform, not worry about it, and many of you will find that probably quite useful, just to delete that one and have the whole of this as a longer platform, like so. It all depends how old your machine is and where you're getting lag, and then of course if you've done that you won't need these. The second advantage of this is that rail supports in particular, which I find can be a bit of a problem, don't like being built on actual supported pillar platforms. So if I try to build, for example, on this one, I can put the platform here, it's on top of a supported pillar, but if I wanted to adjust the height lower, it can't because this pillar is in the way. However, if I do it over here, no problem. Yeah, until it reaches ground. But I can sink or low and raise that rail without having to delete what's underneath, etc., etc., etc. So that's the second advantage. The third advantage is that it's incredibly easy to delete, because all you have to do is delete these pillars. Oh, that's going to be me. And once you've deleted these, the whole thing disappears in seconds. No need to go running around deleting every single tile. These things just vanish. And then there's one in the middle. Where is it? We'll know where it is. We'll find it, because when we hit it, the whole thing goes away. There we go. And one about, well, that one there, and then Well, you get my drift. So just deleting these supports and the whole thing just vanishes. So there you go, folks. That's a modular platform which, as you can see, I'm getting no lag from at all as I delete, and that will include all the stuff that you build on top of it. Happy days. Enjoy StarRupture, guys. God bless. Bye for now.